You want to find houses full of chip fat and cheap aftershave.
Ah, so you're admitting it now.
Sorry?
You're admitting it now.
No, I'm not admitting it. I just had an estate agent look at my house and she said it had the wow factor.
Right, okay. Fair enough. I'll go along with what she said. But, so why is it, where is it I've upset you in the sense that you're not going to vote for? I'm going to try and...
Because of the things you said about Pan. They shouldn't even let you onto Pan Estate. Nobody's going to vote you on as a councillor. We don't want people like you representing.
But if in Henry's defence he does want to clear up some of the problem areas, and I've driven up Pan Estate recently, and I see nice, up-together houses with a busy hairdressers, a busy store, and there are a lot of good people on Pan, and I know Henry's...
People, intelligent people.
But Henry feels he can help, and I know that you wanted more Pan wardens and stuff like...
Rubbish.
Definitely. Look, Lovey, at the end of the day, you say that the estate agent said your house had the wow factor, and I don't dispute that. But then again, saying that, if your house was in Iraq, yeah, it would certainly have the wow factor.
Come off it. I lived in Surrey before I moved here. Somewhere you probably couldn't even afford to buy a shed.
Right, okay.
So I do know what houses look like.
So
was that a council property, or...
Sorry?
Was it a council property?
Well, I don't know. It might have been once upon a time.
Oh, come on. You're saying it might have been once upon a time.
I don't know. I don't come from the Isle of
You
Wight.
probably lived there in the council property. You bought it for a £5, sold it for a load of money.
Council house in my life.
You what, sorry?
I may possibly live in an ex-council house now, but I never have lived in one.
No, I'm talking about Surrey. Was it a council property in Surrey?
No.
Right. But you sold up in Surrey?
Yeah.
And moved to the Pan Estate?
Because my son lives on the island and I wanted to be close.
I don't believe you.
I don't give a toss.
No, enough of that. But
I certainly would never tell lies on or off the radio, and I wouldn't even demean myself.
So you're saying that somebody like Michael Parkinson, who lives in Surrey, would sell up his place and move to the Pan Estate? You're lying.
Yes, I like living on the Pan Estate. We have a very nice house in a very nice area. I've lived in ex-council areas before, never had a problem. It's only, I think, people like you who probably caused them.
Yeah, I think you're lying, but I'm going to go along with what you're saying. And
what a load of tosh.
Well, you seem to think you lived in Surrey. Why would you move...
My toast's on fire.
You what, sorry?
Sorry.
She says you've got a fire, I think.
A fire on the Pan Estate, that's rich.
No, my toast is burning.
All right, okay, well, be careful.
Yeah, my husband just said, you'll be telling us next week, telling the radio station next week that I've had a fire.
Well, that wouldn't be funny, would it now? I mean,
don't worry, I've got enough smoke detectors and that in this house that I would know if I was on fire.
See, this is the daft thing. The fire brigade, I'm not going to go on about you know what, but the fire brigade, they made a special ploy going around properties on the Pan Estate and saying, look, you need smoke detectors, you need this, you need that.
We already have them.
That's right. Well, good for you, because for some reason there was this situation with the Pan Estate and fires. You didn't get them going around Seaview. Now, how much do you think that cost the fire brigade to do that?
I think it was a bit of a publicity stunt, quite personally.
And what's it saying then? We go around the council estates, we go around the Pan Estate to show the people who aren't that bright how to actually prevent fire. Why didn't they...
Probably, Henry, that if you're talking academically, I'm probably a great deal brighter than you.
Well, why are you living on the Pan Estate then? If you move from Surrey to the...
I'm living at the top of Meadowside. I have a gorgeous, uncluttered view over the fields, although probably not for too many more years.
All right, let's move on. Sorry, I'm going to have to cut you short. Hi, who's this?
Sorry, Lisa, I had to ring back, sorry.
Lisa...
Henry, you need to get your facts straight. The fire initiative was held all over the island. I live on a private estate, and they did it there as well.
No, it wasn't all over the island, Lisa.
I got 3 fire alarms. I had 5 firemen in my house.
Yeah, they didn't do it in Seaview. They didn't do it in Bembridge. They didn't do it in...
They did it in other areas all over the
No.
island.
They were
friend who's a fireman who will back that up to get your facts straight.
Right, they were concentrating...
Why did she have 5 firemen in her house?
Goodness knows.
Anyway, Henry, look, we are out of time. Now, I want to ask you something now. Would you be prepared to come with me and the Doc and do an outside broadcast live from Pan?
Absolutely.
You would?
Yes, definitely, because I need to get the message out there. And... you know, I've got to meet the people face to face. I've got to meet, you know, people out there. I'm more than happy.
And you really want to help Pan?
Oh, definitely. That's my whole point.
You want more Pan wardens. You see, some of the stuff you said in the outbreaks, like more Pan wardens and stuff like that. If you come on air and said, I do see what people... Let's take one more call. Hi, who's this?
Hello, mate. It's Paul.
Hello, Paul. You're through to Henry.
Hi, Paul.
Hello, Henry. I've never met you before, mate, 'cause I don't come from the island, but
Right.
I deliver on it twice a week, 52 weeks of the year, and I love Alex's show.
Yeah.
I don't ring up and have any comment over about the Isle of Wight itself, but
Right.
honestly, if you're going to go out to Pan Estate, mate, let me know what day it's going to be, and you know, I hope you take some security with you.
Well, why would that be? Are you saying that the people on the Pan Estate are violent people?
Well, no.
I will defend them. Listen, that actually annoys me. That annoys me because No, hold on. I've said I will be more than happy to go to the Pan Estate and meet the people of the Isle of Wight on the Pan Estate. Okay, and then you basically accuse those people of being violent individuals by saying you better take some security. Now
No. Don't get me wrong. I don't know.
No, I've read into it 100%. That is what you've said.
I've driven through the Pan Estate. I know what it looks like. I know what sort of reputation it's got and everything else.
Hold on. What reputation is this? Is a reputation that you're now saying it's good. So you say it's got a reputation?
You've all turned around and said about chip fat and all that sort of stuff and fires.
No, you're mentioning it.
Cars and stuff. No, but it's already happened about burnt-out cars and old BMWs and stuff like that. So it doesn't particularly bother me. All I'm doing is looking at the lighter side of what you're doing. If you want to be a counsellor, then fine, that's great.
So you're saying that the lighter side of the Pan Estate is violence? You're saying, Henry, go to the Pan Estate, and if you're going there, you need some
I'm going to
security.
get rid of that call because...
that infuriates me.
Is this Lorraine again?
Yes, it is. Can I just speak, please?
Hi, Lorraine.
Well, you're not meant to be on twice in one day.
No, but it's after the last caller. You'd be more than welcome on Pan Estate.
There we are, and that's what I wanted to hear, Lorraine.
You would have your cars burnt out. You would have nothing done. Nobody would abuse you. People would speak to you.
That's what we need to hear.
When the kids asked you to come up, Alex, last summer, you never had the guts to do it.
Rubbish, Lorraine. The thing was, we had to check that we had to check with our insurance on our radio station cars, right? And we had to check. And someone said you'll need security. I said rubbish.
Who said this? Then?
Someone rang the radio station and said if you're planning to go, you and the doc, you will need security. Now, Lorraine, I will say now, as I look in the camera, I haven't got a problem with Pan Estate at all. Now, and I do not want to be tarred with the same brush as Henry. Now, Henry claims that he wants to help the people of Pan Estate. I know there are great people up on Pan Estate. I know there are lovely houses up there. I know there's some rough houses up there, but there are lovely houses up there.
But Alex, you get that everywhere.
Of course you do. Now, if we bring Henry up, will you shake his hand?
I'll talk to the man. I'm not going to go out and beat him up or anything.
Exactly, and that's what I said to the last caller.
I will talk to him. Of course I will. And so will the people of Pan.
See,
thank you. Right, hang on. We've got one more call. We should be off the air by now. Hi, who's this?
It's Jenny.
Hello, Jenny. You're through to Henry. You're going to have to be the last caller on the show today, Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
It's a joke. It's 13th of April today. You're a joke, mate.
13th of April. Where's that? What's that? Sorry,
I think Jenny's getting it mixed up with the 1st of April.
Yeah, but he's a joke being the 13th.
Lorraine, sorry,
Jenny.
Jenny, whereabouts were you from? Are you going to be voting for me, or?
No, I wouldn't.
Where are you from?
Shanklin.
You're from Shanklin, okay.
Do you think that maybe because Henry's being truthful and shooting from the hip, Jenny, it's upsetting people?
Oh, he's just winding everybody up. I think he's on a high.
Right, okay. If I'm winding people up, why is it that the last, not Lorraine, but the last caller before that wound me up and annoyed me so much? I'm trying to help the people on the Pan Estates. I'm trying to help them out. I'm trying to push them forward. I'm trying to push the island forward. Where's the wind up? Why is that so funny?
You've given us such a good laugh. Thank you very much.
Clearly she hasn't got an argument.
I think she had one of those laughing bags. Remember those when you were a kid? Anyway, Henry, thank you very, very much for coming in.
Thank you.
And at least you were brave enough to come in. At least you were brave enough to face the camera too. Thank you very much for that. All right, we are so late, I don't even know whether we're going to do the news next.